silver male. Oh my, look at your legs. You're near the end of the litter. I'm getting stiff. Hello, Lily. Hi. Hi. Oh, very good. So the release aspect of the test, he did really, really well. It took him no time whatsoever to come over and see me. A lot of puppies just lay down and are overwhelmed and will not move forward. So he, wow. Considering he's got a little shaky leg, a low body, the tail's not really wagging, he's quite curious. Hi. So I'm just really telling him that I'm, I'm approachable, I'm a good, and, he can trust me. And then I'm going to just let him, what'd you do, hit the bucket? Hey, did you kick the bucket? Yeah. So considering how his tail's starting now, he's using a little teeth. So there's no teeth on skin exercises in your training book, but he's more exploring his world at this point. But as he gets excited, I'm sure he probably would benefit from those exercises because he is using his teeth a lot. We try not to do anything. I only would correct them in the test if it was excessive. So you're quite busy. Aren't you busy? So I'm really not saying anything because I want him to show us what he's going to do by himself. Sometimes if I speak and I encourage him a little bit to stay with me. So I'm just going to go real quiet. So this little guy has quite a nice social side. Social can be many different things. Sometimes they come and they just want to be with you, plain and simple. You're in the room, and they're happy. And sometimes they come and they stay with you more for security. Like they're more comfortable and they're using you for help in a situation. So this little guy is really quite happy. He's more interested in me than he has the whole room to look around, and there's balls and toys, and even just the smells that are in this room should be. If he was very environmental, he wouldn't be interested in me at all. So he actually has a lovely 50-50 mix, I think. I usually confirm my judgment after watching the video again. But he's spending a lot of time away, or as much time away as he is with me. So the body stretch that he's doing when he approaches new things, or is just a really nice, careful side. So he's not sure what's out there. He's not 100% comfortable, but he's going to go look at it anyway. But he's careful. He doesn't just go running around. So I'm going to get up because I think he's quite a nice mix. He'd be very happy to stay with me, especially if I paid him attention. And but he still has a nice curiosity as to what's around the room and his environment. So I'm just going to have a little drink because I'm dry. So the next part of the test, so that was the interaction. So he's basically a lovely 50-50, which is quite a nice healthy balance. And then in this following checking in is, this is where you want to see, we use this to see, does he stay with me or does he ignore me completely? So just basically, you can see that he is more interested in where I am, and he's not demanding, like he's not all over my feet. He just would rather be with me than, I know, I see it. Like, whoop, that's good. There we go. So I was walking around, like he's happy, and he is following me. So that's a continuation of the social side he showed in the interaction portion. So that being said, when you can use an exercise like this to build on the connection that you two have. So he'd like nothing more than for me to pick him up, which I'm not going to do. We're just going to get him moving. So we do this in a room this size. If he won't leave my side, you're going to try to, like, let him sniff stuff. What's that? What's in there? Look, it's in there. Look, in here. Down here. Look. Yeah. Very good. And then I'm going to call. Go, 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 go. Yay! Lots of praise. So use this type of exercise as the start of your come, and build on the size of the room, and then maybe take it outside where there's lots of distractions like real squirrels and stuff like that, and build that bond before you take them to a public place. So, you go to a park or a barbecue or something, he should be able to go and play with other dogs and kids, and but he should also check in with you. So he should be as curious as where are you as you are where's the dog. So he should be looking at you, like even if he just runs over and nudges you and then goes and plays again, that's perfect. Now how can I pick you up to do the next test without rewarding that? You ready? Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Good boy. So I'm going to pick him up and see if what happens. So it's a basic test of his patience and tolerance. Aww. So it couldn't really be better. He's making no attempt to get down, and like I said, he doesn't know me or has no reason really to really trust me right away. So he's actually got a super level of patience and tolerance, which they need for grooming and vets and everything like that. So super job. It's this one. I need for you. There we go. Very good job on that, little man. Hey, what's this? A little bit of shy on the paper, but not much. Huh? Yeah? So some puppies don't like the paper because they've never heard that. They don't know what it is. Are you going to bring it? Oh, it's so exciting. Aren't you going to bring it? Look. Good boy. Yes. Oh, good. You know you're good. So the interest is there. The interaction is good. Just keep playing. I wait till he gets it in his mouth and then I encourage him to come to me. We can do it once. Do it once. Oh, good touching. So the curiosity's there, the interaction's there, so just keep trying. Fetch is a good game for physical and mental development. Great way to spend time together. And, you know, this guy's really kind of curious. He went after it all the time. The retrieval portion is not natural to him. So we're going to do a little treat test. Ready? Oh, it's on your head. It's on your head. Here. How about this? Do you want this? So I'm giving him a little bit of treat because as far as I know, he's only had puppy food. So I want to make sure he likes my treats before we do the test. So basically what we try to do is test to see if he gets overstimulated, overwhelmed, or something with a treat. So a high quality treat is used for rewarding really good behavior. But if they get too excited about it, it's counterproductive. Because you can imagine him trying to sit and all he wants is the treat. So that's really hard. So counterproductive, we don't do that. So we're going to see if he can hold his composure. He smells it. Yay! So that was pretty good, eh? Like smart, methodical, slow, quiet, all the stuff you want to happen. So some puppies would, if they got overstimulated, would just literally start playing with the cup and running all over the room. But this guy's nice, quiet, so the treat should be no problem. If you find that he gets overwhelmed or a little bit distracted, just go back to using your kibble and then and find something that works, that he knows is a good reward, but it doesn't send him over the top. What are you doing? Why don't we take a ball? No, you would like up, I think. So he is asking to get up. You know, he really does want to get up and be social and comfortable. But so that being said, the fact that he really wants up, but he's able to do all of this is really, really good too. Like he's into what we're doing. Can you get that ball? So that was a fairly loud noise from behind, totally unexpected. And we don't really care how he reacts, how he reacts by the noise. It's how he responds and recovers that's really important and tells us if it's an issue. So he's sort of looking around, like, what was that noise? He has a nice body language, but there's few cries. Is that good? I'm just going to give him a second to see if he goes away on his own, because I would like him to recover on his own as opposed to me helping him. But all you have to do is really not coddle. Always the worst thing you can do. Like, don't pick him up and say, oh, poor thing, you're scared. Just get him moving, get him playing, get him his thought process on something else. So you're just going to redirect and refocus. So we're just going to go around and do what we did before. What's in there? Yes. What's in here? Yay! So it did not take too long for his tail to come up and start wagging, and he's pretty well the same as what he was before. Aren't you? What is this little guy? Yeah, what's that? Ooh, very, very brave. Very good. I'm going to pat him and tell him he's good. So especially after what they might feel with the noise, to approach something different. Very curious, and he's quite brave. Yeah. Yeah. Your test went fast. Didn't you do everything? We did. You did good. What's that? Yes, good boy. So, very, like a lot of puppies just do not like the fact that this moves like that. And very good. So he's got a lovely level of confidence. He's curious. He's interactive. All good things. So just keep introducing new things to him, like new sounds, new colors, new toys. Just broaden his world, because it's a lovely way to go through life when you're confident, as opposed to being a little bit unsure. That goes for you people too, little man. So we do a basic prey drive. So even those little puppies that are almost shut down, if they have a prey drive, it will override how they're feeling. So we know that it's innate. They're born with it. It's just a way of letting you know some things that could help you work with them. So he's very curious, but he's quite able to leave it. Lots of puppies would have pounced on this. And I'm really trying hard. And he has an interest, but yeah. So a fairly low prey drive, which is really good. And it's good in that chances are you won't run into a bush and come out with a porcupine or a squirrel attached to the other end. So that is really good. So all the exercises like drop it, watch me, leave it, all of those that get his attention on you are still good, even though he has a lower prey drive. So do those and build that connection. He's absolutely beautiful. I hope you enjoy. Good job. Good test. Yeah. No, you have to stay.